About a year ago. I worked the night shift at a small convenience store near my apartment. The store stayed open 24 hours. But after midnight, it always felt strange. Too quiet. No customers. No cars outside. Just the buzzing sound of the refrigerators and the ticking clock behind the counter. At first, I liked it. The silence felt peaceful. Then, I noticed him. Every single night. At exactly 3:13 a.m., the same man would walk into the store. Black hoodie. Head down. Slow steps. He never bought anything. He would walk straight to aisle 4. Near the drinks fridge. Stand there silently for a few seconds. Then leave. At first, I thought he was just some weird customer. But after a few nights, strange things started happening. Every time he entered the store, the CCTV camera facing aisle 4 would glitch. Static. Black screen. Then normal again after he left. One night, I checked the security recordings after my shift. At exactly 3:13 a.m., the automatic doors opened by themselves. But on the footage, nobody walked in. No man. No shadow. Nothing. Still a few seconds later, the aisle 4 camera froze. Like always, that's when I started getting scared. The next night, I was working with my coworker, Daniel, at exactly 3:13. Ding. The man entered again. Same hoodie. Same slow steps. I immediately looked at Daniel. Do you see him? I asked. Daniel frowned. See who? I pointed toward aisle 4. The man was standing there, completely still. But Daniel slowly shook his head. There's nobody there. I froze, because I could still see him clearly. Then, slowly, the man lifted his head and looked directly at me, and smiled. Not a normal smile. Too wide, too unnatural. Then, suddenly, ding, the entrance bell rang again. Both of us looked toward the door, and the same man walked into the store a second time. My stomach dropped. If he had just entered again. Then, who was standing in aisle 4? I slowly turned back toward the drinks section. The first figure was still there, watching me. The second one walked toward the counter and whispered, "You weren't supposed to see both of us." Suddenly, all the lights went out. Everything became completely dark. I heard Daniel screaming beside me. Then, silence.